Where's the cowl?
The what?
The cowl painted?
The cowl? You're talking about the grill shell?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's all done, dude. We're already done. Now come on over here. Let me show you something. Since the beginning, John. VW John and my friend Pete started this thing. How many years has it been since we actually started the motor?
I was a lot younger.
Yeah.
I was a lot younger.
I'll tell you what, working on this thing puts a lot of age on you, dude.
That's right.
A lot of age. We finally got it running. Can you turn that key over there, John? You kind of got to hold the ignition. We'll get a little start going. There you go. It should start right up. There we go. Give it a little gas. Where are we at here? Okay. Alright, so we got it running, it's running beautiful. The transmission problems are over. It's a done situation. Yeah, kick them over. There you go, cut it off, dude. Alright, there you go. When we first started the motor, we had a lot of situations going on. Am I right, John? We had water leaks, oil leaks. It was a freaking nightmare, dude.
Right.
Tell us something.
Drilled holes with the radiator.
Radiator had holes in it. What else? Air conditioner units, wrong size, this kind of shit. I mean, just fucking everything you can think of about this thing. We're finally ready to pull it in. If you look over here, the doors are already painted. We got all the little parts painted. We're ready to pull this thing in. We're going to get it painted. It's going to be painted. It's going to be done. What are you thinking, John? Is it going to look nice or no?
Yeah, I actually like the color much more.
You like the color?
Yeah.
Now, you can't see it in the camera, but we got some nice sparkly black over here. It's beautiful black, gorgeous black, and then we got a nice deep blood red sparkle pearl color. We started out on this car with a different color that didn't really work out because to purchase that red color that we were going to get was like $3,800 for a fucking gallon setup of it. So we had to go to other means because I don't think the owner was going to pay that kind of money. It's just a ridiculous situation, you know what I'm saying, John?
Yes.
Okay, so we had to go ahead and install the wipers on a convertible. You can't put the single wiper up here because there's nowhere to put the motor. So we had to put this system in, which is a pain in the ass. We got the car wired up. We had to put a brand new transmission in it. Everybody knows that story that's been following this. Let's take a look at the body. Let's see what's going on and what we got to do to finish it out. Let me ask you this, John. This is a fiberglass car. It's a fiberglass kit car. What kind of problems have you run into working on fiberglass cars or being around fiberglass cars?
Well, fiberglass cars tend to be wavy.
Right.
Whether it's a Corvette or whether it's a kit car, there's a lot of waves in it. And the other problem you have is pinholes in the
pinholes.
You know, lots of pinholes.
A lot of pinholes.
Yeah. And you really have to fill them individually. You can't really fill them any other way.
Right.
And get a good job. And I was amazed when you painted these doors how straight they were.
Yeah.
They're really, that's a nice flat panel where you can
Look how flat and beautiful that is.
see every wave in there.
That's right. And one more thing on this has not been color sanded buff, dude.
Right.
So it really came out nice. I like the color. I think it's going to be awesome.
I was a little concerned because you said you were going to paint the bottom of it red.
Uh-huh.
And when you said red, I first thought of fire engine red.
Oh, you were thinking of just regular old standard issue red.
Resale red, you know.
Uh-huh.
And I said, gee, that's going to be an ugly car.
Right.
But I really like this color.
Color combo really came out nice. Now, when we put a pinstripe on here, it's really going to make it look good.
Yeah.
So we got the doors painted, everything painted. Now, what we ran into on these kit cars, this is what happens on fiberglass, is when they shoot these things or they hand lay them or whatever, you start getting air pockets in the fiberglass versus the gel coat. And when you go to sand it, every now and then it starts breaking apart and you start having to get all these little holes everywhere where they didn't put the fiberglass or it had air pockets in it. You got to fix all those. So Mitty has been out here for 2.5 weeks painstakingly hand sanding this and filling in every little crack and crevice and and stress crack and pinholes, and I think we're about ready to get her painted and get her done.
It's all in the prep.
It's all in the prep, dude. How's your cars looking?
My cars are looking fine.
The same way they were last time we saw them.
Yeah, still fine.
All right, let's get that Volkswagen running, dude. One day. All right? All right. So, this is the... Okay, hold on. Whoa, whoa, whoa. What's that?
I said I'm impressed with how it looks.
Okay, so you think it's looking good?
I think it's looking good. I think the color is going to make a big difference.
Yeah.
But, you know, you've done everything correctly. There have been a lot of issues, a lot of opportunities to improve on what was done. It looks good.
Well, what the deal is now, let me tell you here, is if you notice, you can see the white primer underneath the gray primer. Now, in most cases, you would go ahead and re-prime this car and re-sand it down, but this has been sanded to such a fine finish that all this is going to require is that we take our epoxy primer, we go ahead and mix it up and add 10% reducer to it and do a nice full wet coat of epoxy primer around it, and that'll seal it up.
A heavy sealer coat.
And that'll seal it up. Yeah. Most of the time what you would do is spot prime it and then get away with that. But this car here, if you notice, I mean, look at the situation we have. You can see right down here, this deal right here where Minnie had to fill all that in because it was just had so many pinholes. She just went over it with the whole thing. And it had all these little cracks in it. Here's one right here. And here's another one. Look at this crack here she filled in. And I'm not going to go over the whole car, but the whole car is just full of these. And another reason this is like that is because of the shipping, okay, from one state to another, from the manufacturer to the guy's house. Stress cracks and related situations that have arisen from doing this. Okay, we got Mr. Rick guy here on the motor. Let's get an angle. Hello, are you talking to us today? Okay, what's going on over here on our Ford 34, bud?
I don't know, looks like we're about to paint it.
We're gonna paint it, and what else, dude? Is it running all right, Rick? Did we get it running?
Runs beautiful.
Okay, thanks for your input. This fucking guy won't talk, dude. You don't know what he looks like, you don't know where he's at, and he doesn't really say much.
But you know what the back of his head looks like, right?
Yeah, I can say one thing about Rick's Customs. At least he's an honest Joe guy, and when he fixes something, he does it right. Because he ain't gonna do it at all.
Right.
Let's get Super Dave out here and see what he says. Come here, Dave. Dave. Dave.
What?
Come here, man. All right, come on over here. We got something to look. We want to look at something. Okay, come on over here, dude. Okay. Where's Rick at? He isn't gonna talk to us, so let's get your angle just real quick. I know the boss man's here with the bullwhip. Let's just see what you're thinking about.
With the bullwhip. Yeah.
Let's look at this car and then you can go back to work. Real quick. Is that okay, Rick guy? Okay. This fucking guy won't talk to us, dude.
Do you blame him?
Do you think he's wanted by Johnny Law or something? He's just hiding from the camera? Or
No, I think he's seen some of
muscle?
your videos.
Probably. Okay, super guy Dave, what's going on with the 34 Ford?
Well, I'm waiting for you to paint it so I can see what it looks like.
What do you think of the doors, dude? What do you think of that?
They're very nice.
Yeah? Do you wish your car was...
That's going to be a very nice color scheme.
Okay. Is that all you got to say? All right, thank you.
You're welcome.
Don't touch the fucking car with your hands. Hey, bitch. All right, so there you go, John. Another job that's going to be done. We'll be back after we get this dog painted. It's going to be black on the top. We're going to cut it off right here at this point, and then the rest of it's going to be beautiful red, gorgeous red, raspberry red. It's a Ford color on the new Ford trucks. That's what color that is.
Oh, is that right?
Yeah, and I think it's going to be an awesome ride when it's done. Thanks, dude.
Looking better than it has the right to.
It's looking better than, yeah. If it didn't come to my friend Pete's, I'm just going to be honest with you. I'm not being arrogant or chauvinist. I don't know what would have happened to this thing.
It would have been done.
You think?
Yeah.
So you're saying I'm slow?
No, I'm saying it would have been done. I didn't say it was done right. I would say.
Oh, right. Okay, there is one thing that I don't like. See this right here? Now here's something I really don't like on the cars. Look at the gap between the rear wheel and the fender. So we might have to lower the rear end a little bit to get it down where it's sitting level and it doesn't have a rake. And then we also got to raise the shocks up in the front because Mr. Mechanic guy didn't do that for us. But we won't mention names. And it's time to go, bud. It's time to go. Rick the Mechanic. Rick's Customs. He's on his way out the door, going to get more parts.
He's got a nice part.
See you later, bud. All right. The fucking guy's never here, dude.
He's got a great delivery vehicle. How many places have
Exactly. What's going on with that? Looks like he's making all the money over here.
Well, how many places have
A Jaguar delivery service fucking situation. Wow. Must be nice.
I don't find that objectionable about the height.
Oh, you think that looks nice?
Yeah.
So having that much room space in the fender well looks good to you?
Yeah, because if you lower it down an inch, you're going to lose most of your weight.
So you think it looks all right like that? We ought to leave it and let the customer decide on what he wants to do.
You might want to
Because he actually said he likes it like that. Well, the situation I see is there's too much room between tires. I say lower it. You say don't lower it. Let's see what these people say. We got to go, dude. I got to get the car in the paint booth, John. Thank you. Thank you very much. Okay, it's been a long journey, a long road down the yellow brick road of happiness to get the 34 Ford convertible to this situation of saying we're going to paint it. It's going to be a beautiful car, and when I get it painted, we'll be back to look at it. Hopefully for one of the last fucking times. Hopefully. Because right after this one leaves, my friend Pete has another one, which is a 33 Vicky that he's going to pull in. And it's a street beast fiberglass kit car that the guy's been waiting 3.5 years in line to bring it over to my friend Pete's shop to finish it out. So we'll be back once we get it painted, and thanks for watching all the videos. And exciting. Okay, here's Minnie right here. Let's get her little angle of what's going on with the 34 Ford and see if she's even in a good mood today before we say goodbye.
You scared the crap
Okay,
out
so
of me.
what are you thinking?
About what? Back
About
up.
the 34 Ford being painted. What's going on?
Did you finish the sanding
Yeah.
on it? Thank the Lord. Now tape it off and we'll get that.
Okay, so you think it's gonna look all right or what?
Well, hell yeah.
All right, how did our chrome come out? Let's see what we got here. These are our brackets we got for our 34 Ford. We just went and picked those up. Let's see what those
I
look
hadn't
like.
even looked at them. Polito.
You're telling me you didn't even check them and test them
I
out?
didn't. Polito's always does
What
a
the
good
hell,
job.
man?
They always do a good job.
All right, look what we got here, John.
Looky there.
Okay, looking good. That's a nice situation.
Beautiful.
Yeah. $375 for all that chrome.
$375.
$375. Look at the chrome job on this. Show John. That's one of the bumper brackets. Came out pretty good for being just regular old black steel, dude.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
They had to do a lot of prep on that one.
A lot of prep. All right, it looks like that goes to our 34 Coupe, so that's the bumper, one of the bumper brackets. I think it's gonna look awesome.
Is that 4 pieces for $375 or 2 pieces?
No, that's actually
Like
six pieces, dude. No, eight pieces.
Okay. So
4 tubes and then 2 pieces for each one. Yeah. All right, Minnie, we got to get the paint booth cleaned out and get ready to pull the car back in. I've been working my ass off while you've been out traveling around and listening to the talk radio. Excuse me? Hold on, what were you just saying? Excuse me?
You've been busy doing jerking off?
Yeah, right. Sure thing, Dave. Sure thing, Dave. You need to get your ass back to work and don't fucking worry about shit over here, bitch. Clown 972 fuck guy. Fuck.
You know I'm right.
Yeah, get to work, Dave.
Oh, they look good, don't they?
He was giving you a comment. Hey, John, why are you commenting her? I sanded the doors. I'm the one that sanded the doors, not her.
she sanded the doors.
No, she didn't. I did. She didn't sand the doors, dude.
She sanded the whole freaking car.
You're
Don't
fucking
even
get
go
to
there.
work, bitch.
I see her out
Okay.
here.
All right, we gotta go. Take it easy. This is Pete, my friend Pete, your friend Pete. Working my ass off to get shit done over here while everybody else is clowning around and being the center of attractional fucking, yeah, you know what I'm talking about. We'll see you later. I'm the one. I'm the fucking guy that works my ass off. Me, right here. This is the guy. Yeah.
Alright, you can see here that the coupe has been painted. We got the running board mats on, the engine's detailed, Pete's whacking on the bumper, trying to get the bumper on. which is never an easy deal. And the car is looking really good.
So you gotta finish those out, but as you can see, the car's getting a lot closer. And didn't mean to tell you how she detailed the motor out. Did you show them that? You didn't show them that, did you?
Well, I walked by it.
Okay, all right. Well, we still got a problem here because what the real deal is this bitch right here. See, this is gonna be the problem. And now here's our grill. This is a 34 Ford Street Beast grill, and we're gonna have a situation getting that on there. Now, when I built the car and I test fitted everything on there and everything fit good, it always happens that way. That always does that. When you put it on the first time, everything fits great, but then when you get the car together and then you go put the final fit on, what happens? Nothing ever fucking fits. Don't ask me why that is. I don't know, because I fit that shit on there how many times? 5 or 6 times to make sure it was all right, but it's not. So what we did is, as you notice, these are chrome plated. They don't come chrome plated. But here's a little example. This is what you call an example of how much it really costs to fucking build one of these cars. Now, these brackets are just raw metal when you get them from the company that sells this car. And to have those brackets chrome plated, we had 4 of these and 4 of these. All right. So you got your front brackets here, and then these are our back brackets. Same situation, serve same purpose, they're just a little bit different design. Alright, but this is for the back. And then of course you got 2 more of these to put on. Alright, was 300, are you ready for this? 300 and what? $50 fucking dollars. To have 8 little pieces of metal chrome plated. I think it's a fucking joke. I personally think it's a ridiculous joke that you gotta spend that kind of fucking money to have something done. That, I mean, it's just crazy. So, it all leads into this. If you come up to my shop and get your car painted, alright, I'm gonna have to charge just a little bit more money because the EPA law says this, that, and the other, and the paint supplies are more expensive. But on the chrome plating, the fucking chemicals cost the same, everything costs the same, but they're using the EPA as a tool to say, well, you know, they said this and they said that, so I gotta charge this much. Plus, what's the other situation? They're the only chrome plate shop in town now, aren't they? Aren't they all out of fucking business?
Pretty much.
And how far are they from the shop?
Hour drive.
Alright, so we're gonna finish getting these bumpers on. It's looking beautiful. For some reason that bumper looks like it sticks out too far. Maybe I'm just not used to looking at them. Does it look like it's sticking out a little far to you, or does that look normal?
No, it's normal.
Okay. We gotta bring this edge here all the way into here, so we still got a ways to go with it. But let's get that done, and Minnie's got to get these painted. She's gonna paint these babies black. Come on over here, Minnie, the body shop girl. Wake up. Okay, we got to get these off, paint them black. We got to get the back side of the hood painted black. Remember?
Yeah.
Gotta paint that. So we'll flip that over and get those painted. Once that's done, we can go ahead and get the front end parts on. And hopefully we'll get Rick the glass guy over here to put the windshield in. We still got to get our fucking doors mounted. We probably have a problem with that because we lost a shim. And go from there. Look, you got to paint these too. Minnie, over here.
Yeah.
You're not looking.
I am looking. I'm watching.
Okay, all these got to be painted black. Look.
Yep.
So that's what you call detail. See, when you get to the detail point of the situation, what's the situation?
Time consuming.
No.
Situation.
When you get to the detailing part of it, that means that we're almost done.
Well, that too.
All right. But why did you have to roll your eyes when I said that?
Because if I would have went the other way, you would have went the other way. So
What
it
are you
wouldn't have mattered
talking
what
about?
I said. You would have
Left
gone
wing,
it.
right wing?
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, so I'm a Republican and you're a Democrat?
No, you're a Democrat.
No, I'm not a Democrat. No, that's fucking bullshit.
I'm conservative.
No, I'm what you call, this is my shop, this is the property that
Oh, Pete,
Okay, this is my fucking world
you
here.
Are.
Okay,
It's my way or the
I am the
highway.
president. I am the president.
Pete is, it's his way or the
I
highway.
am the president. It's my world.
Good luck.
Now, let's get that done. We got to get those brackets off and get them painted.
Let's go.
So we'll be back. This is Pete, Southwest Rod and Custom. That's Bruno. And we're always here. Right? So take it easy. Have fun. And enjoy what you're doing. See you later.